Hi everybody, Julia here from Accessorize Your Life. So happy to be with you today to bring you this video. It is a video that I am doing as a collab with my buddies from Beauty Over 40. We are getting together to bring you a inner peacock look. Now, I don't think of inner beauty when I think of a peacock, but now I am, for this video's sake, doing so. And I thought I'd pull out a few things that I had around the house that are peacock influenced or are peacocks, like the boxes back here. I used those to store various things. And this little brooch that I picked up at a flea market. Actually, I picked it out and my husband purchased it for me. So I don't have many opportunities to wear it, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity for this collab video. So now, the ladies have all gotten their looks together, and you're going to see how beautiful, how their inner peacock shines. But you have to tune into their channels to see that. So I invite you to check out the description box below, because in it will be everyone's channel who is participating in this collab. So without further ado, head on over and see a peek at their looks. Okay, I know you enjoyed that. They are really beautiful looks, emboldening looks, peacock looks. I love it. Well, now, the look I have for you today, I will be using maybe 2 out of the 3 palettes from this collection. This is the Revolution or Makeup Revolution collection here. This was a few years back. I think they came out with the Wild Animal palettes. I don't know if there were 4 or 3. I have 3. The first one is Integrity. So I think I will be getting the majority of my eyeshadow colors from this palette. Isn't it beautiful? Those blues and teals in there are calling my name. The second palette that I think I will be using is called Courage. And this is what Courage looks like. I am depending on this palette for the coppers and browns. And lastly, I have the Fierce palette, which is this one, but I'm not sure if I will be pulling anything out of it, but I did want to show it to you because it is quite nice. So those are the 3 palettes I have. Now, what I already have on my face is I'm wearing the Becca Ever Matte Face Primer. I know it's not available, you know, in retail stores, but you may be able to find it online somewhere. I love it for the warm months. And next I have on the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Foundation. I have it in number 28, which is Clover. And I am wearing the I Am Magic. This is the setting powder from, I just lost my train of thought. Setting powder from Juvia's Place, and I have it in Gobi. This is what it looks like. And also I am using, and I just finished, the Tarte Stay Matte Setting Spray. So it's all gone. And yeah, I did use some of the Natasha Denona. This is her Contour Sculpting Powder. I did do that. And yes, now I am ready to get into the eye look. For the eyes, I will be using these brushes I have here. I have them in, let's see, I'm going to start with the first one I have here. I think this is 204, and it's like a packer brush to me. I'll be using that. And next I have 207 right here. And this is a larger kind of packer, but also you can kind of smudge things out with it. And next I have a liner, 208, tiny, all of these are tiny, to help me get in meticulously with this look, I hope. And next I have number 203, which is a fluffy little brush, all small. And this one's a little larger. This is 202. It's a blender brush. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to take my palette and I'm going to go in with more of a detail brush. So I think I have the 203 for this one. And it's kind of fluffy, but I think it will lay down the blue color just right for me. And as usual, I always do this, I forget to prime. So let me prime really quick my eyelids and ask you guys, how are you doing? I hope you all are well. Thank you for your participation in the Christmas in July giveaway. And you know, I did 6 days of Christmas there, and I just took a week off just to chill out and get the packages off, and mainly to just break down this room from all of the Christmas decor. Yeah, I had some Christmas going on in places you could not see on camera, so I just said, you know what, I need time to get in here and dismantle everything without being rushed, and to pack it away carefully, because guess what, I'll be pulling it right back out in a few months. So anyway, got that on. Yeah, I was forgetting this a lot during my Juvia's Place Get Ready With Me. So that I am using the primer in number 1, and now I'm ready to go in. I won't be calling off the brushes of what I'm using. I just gave you a synapse of them already. So I'm going in with this beautiful blue here, and I want to make this my outer corner. And I'm kind of thinking what I will do is, first of all, bring you in some. What I think I'm going to do is work on one eye and then come back and do the other with the other eye done, just to save some time. So let's get it going. And I purposely turned my AC off so that you wouldn't have to hear the noise. So I am going to possibly be a little warm. May have to turn on the fan though. So to me, this beautiful blue is an iridescent blue, that reminds me of the body of the peacock. And this, I think, is a gorgeous blue for this look. I have some notes here that I will refer to as I'm talking. Actually, just let me let you know here that this a peacock is noted for its symbolism in religion and mythology. But basically what we're going to do today is talk about our inner beauty as it relates to the characteristics of a peacock. At least that's what I'm going to do. And I think everybody else is on the same page with that. So I am using this beautiful iridescent blue. More than iridescent, it's just unique looking. It's just beautiful in its qualities of emitting light. And I'm just going to bring it on my outer corner, almost making a C shape with it. And you know what? I'm just going to go over here and do this one real quick so I don't. Now, when I think of a peacock, I think of it being unique. It's unique because it isn't a bird that does much flying, but that doesn't mean it's not unique, because it's unique in its own way. It has beautiful feathers, as you know. When it lets out that plumage, it's majestic. You gasp. And as we think of our uniqueness and our beauty from within as a peacock, I think that we're all unique, that we don't need to, as far as I'm concerned, look at others and judge ourselves on other people's qualities. We need to just focus in on ourselves, and that's what I try to do, focus in on myself and thank God for me just being who I am. That doesn't mean I don't try to improve on myself, but I try to remember that God created us, and He did not create anything that is trash or unworthy. He created all things beautiful and all things worthy. So I see that. And I appreciate that. And I try to honor that and not put myself down. Sometimes I want to. I get upset when things don't come out right that I attempt or do, but I have to remember we were created beautifully and uniquely, as the peacock is. So we shouldn't try to emulate others so much, but to just study ourselves and improve upon ourselves and enjoy the uniqueness and the beauties and qualities that we each have. And that beautiful blue represents that to me. It represents just uniqueness and beauty. Next, I'm going in with a beautiful kind of a teal color. And this teal color is going to represent pride, in my opinion. So I'm going to, it's a greenish color, but then I'm going to work it in with the teal. You know, teal is a mixture of blue and green. So I'm pulling it from right here. Looks more green on the camera. So here we go. Now, when we think of pride, we think that a peacock shows a lot of that it is a proud animal. But I beg you to think of a peacock as taking a stance for what it believes in, for standing up to others and saying, no, I won't be moved. No, you cannot discourage me. No, I am here. You cannot dismiss me. And it's also taking a stance as one of protection. It is protecting what's yours, your right to be here, your family, just you in general. So that's what I think of also when I see the beautiful feathers and the stance of a peacock. I'm going in to blend this color, and I said I was going to do the other eye off camera, but it looks like that's not happening because sometimes I forget what I've done. Isn't that beautiful? That really takes a stance. Next, I'm going to go into a beautiful yellow color, and I think I'm going to pull that from the other palette of Courage, and that is the eyes. I'm going to use the yellows and the coppers and the browns for the eyes here at this point. I think, let's see, is it this yellow? I think this will start off. This will lay down first. Now, when I think of the eyes on the plumage of a peacock, there are so many of them. There are a plethora of eyes. The eyes see everything, but does it see it correctly? Does it give you the right interpretation? To me, it may mean that I need to look at something differently. I need to study it a bit more and not be so quick to judge and formulate an opinion, but just step back and see everything for what it really is. So it's enlightening, it's bright, and it's also revealing. So those are my main colors for this look, and that is how I am interpreting the inner beauty of a peacock. And I'm trying to bring you a look that is representing the eyes of a peacock. And so now what I want to do is go off camera and just finish it up with a little copper and brown and put on some lashes, and then I'll come right back to you. Okay, I'm back and I've got my other eye caught up and I have one lash on, and I want to be honest and reveal that I filmed this look before and submitted my clip in with a different bit of a look because that was my first go at it. And what I realized I did is I had my eyelashes on backwards. What a fiasco. So I am using the Juvia's Place Nubian lashes. They're the Egypt Flare and they are quite that. So I am going to use the Ioni. This is the adhesive that's in a liner to put these lashes on, and I hope it works well for me doing this in the camera. But yes, this is my inner peacock look. I am hopefully representing the peacock, the eye of the peacock, as I try to look at things differently and to also take a stance for anything I believe in, for protecting my family, and also being uniquely me. But the eye of the peacock is where I draw, if anything, from a peacock, my strength and correlation from. I feel more connected that way. And I do have my fan on, and I think it's drying out my liner as I work with it. So I'm going to try to quickly put this on. Let me just turn the fan in another direction and put a little bit more on because I'm not sure it's enough to set it. These lashes came to me in the summer mystery box from Juvia's Place. I think I'm going to need some help with these. Doesn't want too thin. I'm going to put on a little more. Getting it all over myself. There, that should do it, I hope. Now I didn't cut these lashes at all. I just took them out of the package and yeah, expecting them to perform. And that was it, I think. I'm going to let it sit as I put on some blush. I'm going to be using the Blushing in Bali palette. I know peacocks are from India, but this palette kind of reminds me of all things peacocks. So we're going to go in with a little bit of this color because it's kind of close to copper. Kind of that copper that I have under my eyebrow. It's not really close, but it's close enough. And I put on quite a bit of copper so you could see it. I have on way more than I want to have on, and I hope it's not coming across as being too much on camera, but I realized I can barely see it. Now I'm liking that blush, and I'm going to pick it up again, this palette, and go in with the highlighter here. Just mix in two colors here, right on the bottom here, and just give myself a little bit of highlighter there. Try not to get into the pores or the fine lines because that doesn't look too pretty. And I'm just going to blend it all together. Just work, ooh. I'm glowing like a disco ball. I'm going to have to definitely take that down, so. Whoa. That's a lot. Better. But I like it. Not complaining. No. Let's check out this lash. You know, I need to do something to just kind of meld them together, I think, but we'll see. Alrighty, we need a lippy. Now, when I previously filmed this, I went in with 2 blues, and on the clip that you'll see of me on the other videos, I had this on, but I just didn't like it. So I'm going to go in with a neutral color and see how this looks. This color's okay. It could be more of a coppery color, but it's okay. It relates back to the cheeks. I think I am glowing. Okay, let me wipe a little bit more of my face off and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I changed the lip out once again and I went in with Urban Decay's Accident. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. I mean, I went back and forth as to whether or not I should buy this years ago, and it has always been a favorite of mine. And you can see I'm almost done with it, but I just felt like it was a better match for this look. Of course, now it's been 1, 2, how many lippies? In the other, in the clip you'll see these 2 were together. But I think for this look, a neutral lip is best because the eye says it all, and the lashes are really out there. Bambi lashes, right? But the message I want to leave with you is that your inner peacock beauty is unique. It's uniquely you, and it's uniquely yours. So whatever you find it to be, I hope that you embrace it. Embrace yourself and never ever settle for less. Guys, I want to thank you for watching and spending time with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. I want to invite you to subscribe to Accessorize Your Life and hit the like button if you in fact like this video. And please go over to the other ladies' channels and give them some support. And if you like what you see there, why not subscribe if you're not already subscribed there. I hope to see you again real soon. Until then, peace, and I love you for watching. So long.